Hi Cancer, welcome to your daily tarot reading. Thank you for joining me in today's reading. I'll be using the Light Seers deck and the Starseed Oracle deck for today's reading. So remember to take what resonates and to leave behind whatever you feel does not from today's reading. So let's find out what messages come through the cards for today. So the first card we have is the Hermit. So you could be dealing with the Virgo with that card. The next card is the Page of Cups, which shows some water sign. So you could be dealing with another Cancer, a Pisces, or even a Scorpio. And finally we have the Seven of Wands. So you could be dealing with the fire sign, so it's Sagittarius, Aries, or even a Leo. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands, which is showing more fire energy. Okay, so with the Hermit card, this is a card that is showing perhaps this is a time where you are going into more of an introspective place, and you may be reflecting on some things right now and spending some time really getting to know more about perhaps yourself, and also being able to devote some time to self-love. And also this card can even show some studying that can be taking place, so perhaps you are working on yourself and focusing on bettering yourself and developing your skills and your knowledge on any information. This card shows a lot of deep introspection and a lot of deep studies. That can be you perhaps wanting to learn more about more philosophical views or just deep information and knowledge. So with this card, this may be you perhaps spending some time alone in order to be able to do that and to develop yourself as well. This card also shows a lot of consciousness, and that is a lot of self-consciousness, consciousness to self as well. So this could be also you being able to benefit from being able to perhaps introspect and spend some time in a place where you are able to really get in touch and connect with yourself on a deeper level. And also this card can show a lot of wisdom that is to be gained from doing that. This card can also show another person who you are perhaps whom you may be in connection with on this day, or that you may be getting a lot of guidance from, and you may be acquiring a lot of wisdom from as well. And so yes, this card shows a lot of enlightenment that is possible on this day. And then with the Page of Cups, this is a card that could be showing perhaps somebody who wants to make an offer to you. This could be somebody who may be wanting to catch your attention. And this offer is one that is very loving. It's coming from the heart, but it's possible that this is perhaps the kind of offer that is coming from, perhaps it's the wrong time, or it could be from the wrong person. It just seems to be that it's not entirely in alignment perhaps right now, and it could be insufficient for you. But this Page of Cups, if it's a person, this is somebody who may be wanting to get your attention, and it looks like you are more in that hermit space where you are perhaps more focused on yourself and developing yourself, and you may not be giving this person the kind of attention or the satisfaction of your attention at this time. And so this Page of Cups is showing up as somebody who is perhaps a little bit less evolved. So this could be someone who is more on, they could be showing up as a little bit more superficial compared to the energy of the Hermit card, which is that deeper, more profound kind of energy. So this could be somebody who could potentially learn quite a lot from you. But this person, this Page of Cups, may be someone whose head is a little bit in the clouds. So it could be a little bit unrealistic as far as what they're trying to present you with, and it could be something that is not necessarily going to be something it's possible that it's not of interest to you at this time, or it is you just not really being in a place where you are entertaining something that is shallow. And that Page of Cups could be an offer that is a little bit more rooted in more superficial and shallow things. But one thing about this card is that there's a lot of admiration for you. It could be someone who perhaps even places you on a little bit of a pedestal and really does admire you. And then with the Seven of Wands, this is a card that is showing up as perhaps you fighting for your solitude on this day. So perhaps you are in a place where you are perhaps enjoying this hermit energy, and you may be acquiring quite a lot of gems in that space. And so with this card, this is all about you being able to defend that place, that solitude, that ground that you have established for yourself. And with this card, this is very protective energy, so you could be very protective of this space right now, and nothing is really able to invade that space for you or to burst that bubble, that seclusion that you are in with this card. So it could be you perhaps being able to derive a lot of self-love, a lot of wisdom from this space that you may be in at this time. And with the Seven of Wands, this could even be showing perhaps a lot of people seeking you out as well. This could be because people may want to take you out of this place, this space. But this is also showing you standing your ground. And with the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck, this is a card that is showing a lot of confidence and a lot of courage, a lot of boldness that can be perhaps acquired from being able to go into the space. You may be you may be learning a lot and really developing yourself and your skills, and you are able to show up as this King of Wands ultimately. And with the King of Wands, that's very confident energy, that is very courageous energy, and also this is an energy all about being able to be a great leader even. So you could be a great example. People are more inspired than you realize by you and your growth that you have acquired, or people may seek you out as this person who's able to help them, to guide them, and you could show up as that wise person, that wise mentor that the Hermit card shows. And it's possible that you are able to perhaps help someone, and you inspire more people by being you more than you realize. Okay, so I'm going to pull out a Starseed Oracle card. So the card that came out is this card over here. It says, Double Mission. Light worker Starseed, serve the world by being you. Okay, so with this card, it says that if you pull this card, you're being called to remember your collective mission and step into it even more fully. You're being reminded that your role as a light worker is to light up the world with your presence. This doesn't have to be a great big thing or a decision you need to make. You also don't need to have a great big plan. If you resonate with being a light worker, all you need to do is work out what lights you up, passions and joys, and keep doing that. When you trust and follow the simple path of things that light you up and then lose yourself in the doing, you'll light up the world without even trying. Okay, so again with the Starseed Oracle card, I'm really getting that it is perhaps you showing up as a little bit as an inspiration to those around you, even more so than perhaps you may have realized. So you being able to stick to by just simply being yourself and being you, and that connecting with yourself on a higher level, on a deeper level, is perhaps what's contributing to you showing up as this King of Wands. Okay, so I'm going to pull out a card from the Fairy Tarot deck for more messages. So the card that came out is this card over here. It says Queen of Summer. Loving, comforting, emotional, intuitive. And at the bottom, It says, listen to your heart. Intuitive insights you can trust. Taking care of others, perhaps too much. Okay, so the Queen of Summer, that is the Queen of Cups in the Universal Weight Stake. So this card, it is all about being able to perhaps to be compassionate and to be loving for those around you, but also to have the same compassionate, loving energy for yourself. So this could be a day that is really rooted in perhaps a lot of self-care and a lot of self-love. And you may be able to perhaps help others, but this is all about also being able to make sure that before you are able to help others, you are able to help yourself, so that you can be of even greater assistance as far as what you can offer to others when you yourself are taken care of, you are loved as well. So it really reminds me of that analogy of being able to put the oxygen mask on an airplane on yourself before you try to help others, so that you can be of assistance to others, because you too will be breathing in the oxygen. And so you'll be able to show up more effectively perhaps for the other people around you, but also for yourself, and not forgetting yourself as well. Okay, so that is all I have for today's reading, Cancer. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, Cancer.